Yep, you're going to have a majestic performance. In fact, some humbling performances coming your way throughout, so stick around. But right now, we're going to focus on the chill, the winter chill. And I think these chilly winter mornings, they call for a dose of comfort. And that's why we have Miss Jenny Morris back in the kitchen to transform just a few simple ingredients. Unbelievably, I'm sure some things that you probably have in your kitchen right now into an irresistible cheese toasty dipper experience that can be prepared with your favorite soup, which we're going to be making a little bit later in the show. I'm all about taking the humble heroes and turning them into superstars. So I will be the humble hero today. You are the superstar. Jen, I love you, not just because you create the most amazing breads, but even when we have a little leftover bread, you know what to do with it. There is nothing more comforting than a bowl of soup with a good dipper. I've been playing around with this notion for like this whole year. So I am ready for Miss Jenny Morris. What are we making today?
We're going to, this is something you would give your kids.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
My sister, Beverly, and I used to have these when we were kids. My mom used to make them. And we used to, soak them in the soup. So don't just stand there.
I'm ready. What we need...
I've got cheese. Where's our cheese?
Baby. Yes. I will accommodate.
And
we've got some absolutely delicious cheese. I'm a big fan of cheddar in any shape or form. The stronger the flavor profile, the better. But we are going to be playing around with this today. Let's open you guys up.
Which one is that clover cheddar?
So we've got the cheddar and full cream and absolutely delicious. I love the nuttiness of cheddar. For me, don't play around. If you've got a cheese, make it a good, strong cheese.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my vibe. I suppose we can use as much as we like, but I will use about half a cup, I've been told.
I wouldn't use half a cup, darling. It's our recipe. We
use
owning
the whole thing. What size would you like your grating done?
Big.
Big, okay.
Yes.
So you want, I suppose you want that cheese to really
be present
and then crisp
present.
up.
Now, what I'm doing here is just cutting it into little fingers.
Okay.
And I'm going to pack these out onto the board. And you, my love, are going to cheese it up, okay?
Oh, I love that. So what would be the ideal bread for this? I know you can use pretty much any bread you've got left in your pantry.
Yeah.
I think a nice dense loaf would be great.
Yes, brown whole wheat is delicious.
Ooh, is that about enough cheese for now?
It's gorgeous. I'm going to go with this, and then you're going to come behind with some salt and pepper over the top. And do me a favor, Gigi, I'm quite crazy about chili.
Okay.
So we're going to put a lot of chili here.
All right.
Isn't that divine?
And these smoked chili flakes I like because you get the heat, but it's not overpowering. It's not so hot that you can't taste anything that you eat with it.
And the smoke gives it a nice depth.
Yeah, especially with the cheese. It works really well. Complementary flavor profiles, I get that. With me and cheese, you've got to have a lot of salt and black pepper. It's one of my guilty pleasures.
I'm going to cross over.
Do it. To the dark side, the Parmesan side. Because if you're going to go cheese, go funky cheese and get some proper
I watched
umami.
you earlier. You thought it was my feet, right? I was standing next to me.
I was worried it was my own. When you're going to just take a step back when you're cooking onions and you just take a step away. That looks absolutely beautiful. So we're not
It's going to be delicious.
Holding back on the cheese at all.
In fact, my oven's ready. There we go. It says
Beautiful.
it's time to pop it in.
Thank you, Lucia. Oh, the fridge is being very economical. Thank you, fridge.
There we go. And I mean, it's as simple as that. And I'm going to give you one of those ones. You tell me what you think. I've made some up front.
Thank you so much.
Only one.
So the key thing here is you want the funkiness, you want the cheesiness, so a bit of crisp, but a bit of stretch and stringy as well. I suppose the best out of a cheese toastie
is straight out of the oven into a bowl of soup.
Excuse me,
Look
just
at that.
dipping into the soup here, but it is my right.
Yes. Look at him. Are you liking it?
I don't know if I'm allowed to reveal what the soup you're going to make is later, but I'm not going to say anything.
No, that soup.
But it needs to be the soup if you're going to be dipping.
Well, I'm sorry for you. I'm making a soup for you, Collie.
Absolutely beautiful and so easy to make, so cheap. Use what's in your pantry right now. But if you're going to enjoy a soup, especially this kind of soup, our mystery soup this morning, you need a beautiful, strong, flavored cheese toasty dipper to get stuck in there. Well, we will continue to make the soup with a little bit of heat I'm now starting to feel on the other side of this, but you can find this recipe and all the ingredients on expressoshow.com. Woo, a little bit more heat than I anticipated.
Oh, darling, it's not the soup, it's me.